here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the nightmare. But when I stopped to see through sight, begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've got to try and define.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're live tonight, Las Vegas. That's right, Las Vegas here. And what we always say, what happens in Vegas, well, stays in Vegas. And what's about to happen on this track here, definitely is going to stay here. Well, Joe White up here in the booth. What's going on, folks out there? Awesome, man. I tell you what, we're here for the Show Me the Green K&N Series, NGRL Show Me the Green, that is. Sponsored by Checkmat, man, Jiu-Jitsu in Charlotte. And Accurate Glass and Mirrors. As always, man, Joe White up here in this booth. We're in the middle of qualifying. We got a couple more minutes to go. It's going to be awesome here. Guys, get 4 laps, 10 minutes. Whichever one comes first. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what these guys here tonight. There's our title sponsors right there. Accurate Glass and Mirrors. Checkmat Jiu-Jitsu of Charlotte. We're doing this thing big here. So, well, these boys out here about to look good as they're in the middle of qualifying. We got 21 and some bad, fast gentlemen and some bad, fast cars about to go around a bad, fast track here tonight. I love it. Hope you love it. We're going to get some 2x2 going wheel to wheel, side by side as they come out of turn number 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's right. Count them all down as they come down the straightaway. So, get geared up because I'm getting geared up because we're here live. That's right, right here. Las Vegas Speedway. Definitely going to be an interesting and a very good one here tonight. I hope you like it and enjoy it. Stay tuned. There you go. Now y'all tell me we're at Las Vegas Speedway here. Whole entire race. Well, right now, like I said, we're still in qualifying. Got some guys out there trying to get the last minute one there. There's old Jeff Owl. We know him, man, hooting around. Well, as we say that, guess what? Bingo. We're good. Trent Drum, the man putting it on pole tonight. As we're about set here to do this thing, let's grid them up here because the man right there, Trent Drum, putting it on pole tonight. Michael Allward right there sitting in second. We got Roy Hyde, he's starting third. Terry M. Rennert, he is starting into fourth place. We got Thomas Haley in fifth. Brian Littleton, he's starting in sixth. So Brian Miskell, that's the man we call him by dirt, but we know him there. Seventh place starting man. And Travis T.A. Arthur, he's in eighth. Travis Smith starting in ninth. And there's Mud Damian Cox right there. Mud, he's rounding out the top 10. As we look through the rest of this field, I always say star-studded because, boy, these guys, whoo, it is definitely a skill-packed racetrack, skill-packed cars here. A lot of guys here in the NGRL Show Me the Green. And it's going to be interesting to see who takes home tonight. And so we got, I think we got about 100 laps here tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see what these guys, man, put on the table and get done out here. I'm really geared up to see what these guys actually can do, what they are capable of doing. And so I don't know, it's going to be interesting. Now, like I said, if you like this league, check these boys out, because man, they get done and they do an awesome thing on Sunday nights too. We do the truck series. That's right, NGRL truck series. And the truck series is, well, high country trucking. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that high country trucking style. Man, I tell you, it's woo, love it right here. As we're gonna get you some good shots. We'll get you some really good good shots of in-car and everything else out here. As that pace car man's about to take that hard left turn here, folks. Send these boys a trucking around this place. You're taking the 4th place guy, which is Thomas Haley. Taking Thomas Haley, 00, actually 00. You're taking Roy Hyatt. All right, good deal. Roy, good old Roy. Roy's a good guy, man. I like old Roy. He does some really good stuff there. So here we go, folks. Pace car's coming out of turn number 4 here, and it's about to let loose out here on this awesome speedway. As the pace car's coming out of turn number 4. Let's go side by side here and give you the action. And that thing's going to pop up here in just 1 second. Boom, there we go. Pace car's in. Here we go, side by side for the restart, riding with David Worrell on one side, and we're riding with Terry Reynolds on the other side here as we get started. Green flag in the air. There's the Nerds mobile. I tell you, Terry loves nerds. Gotta love it. Looking at them, the cars as they scream off into turn number 1. They're going to go side by side coming out of turn 1, turn 2, actually. Man, up front, though, Trent Drum wastes no time in getting that car out front there. He is definitely barreling that thing, but we'll tell you what, he's got the police in front of him. Whoop, whoop, it's a sound of police. And we got emergency on the track. You better watch out, because the boys are still side by side, neck and neck, as they come out of turn number 4 to complete lap 1. Lap 1 of 100 here in the books tonight. Man up front, Trent Drum, he's doing it big style right there. Definitely a good storm of cars. Wow, I gotta love this, as it's action-packed all throughout this thing here. Look at that, 3 wide coming down the back stretch. There's still 2 wide back there in the back. Terry's got that machine on the high side. He's got his hands full, though, with Justin Ribbert right there on the inside, as there's a good battle going on back here in the middle part of the whole track. As we're getting a good view here. I'll tell you what, it's a very good view here, and I appreciate the man putting the sign on there for us. That's awesome. Well, I tell you what, we're going to get a good shot here. We're going to get a good shot of what it looks like of these guys storming around this track. We're going to get a good shot here, man, of what it's like at, look at that U.S. Army right there. Justin, nice, man. The man's bringing tanks and everything. He's got chicken, though, behind him. So you better watch out. Still riding with old David Worley on the one side here to give you an idea what it's like on the inside. They fan 3 wide coming out of the turn. They're coming out of straightaway 3 wide. 2 wide just still side by side going to turn number 1. As that 24 takes the low line, he takes it away from it there on Terry. But Terry says not so fast. Going to battle on the inside. David back here working that wheel like a madman. He's inside the cockpit there, folks, getting a good shot with the side here. You love that, man, because we're able to show you what's going on here on the track. And look at that, boy. He has got, man, look at that. Turkey chicken. He got a chicken machine. He got a Thunderbird. Wow. And a Chevy. Well, you know, I got one league that the guy's got a Dodge Chevy machine. That guy's got a Ford Chevy. So, hey, why not? Look at the Reese's Pieces machine up high. They just still go 2x2 coming out of the turn down the bad stretch here. It is very interesting what these guys men are putting on. Very good show so far. We're watching this good battle, though. I tell you what, it is a heated up battle back there in the back. As you can see, these cars still have not been fanned out pretty much. Up front, though, you still got Trent Drum, who is handling his business up there. The single file nose to tail coming out of here. Turn turn number 2 down the back stretch, heading to turn 3 as they storm off in their lap 6 of 100 here tonight. That man right there in the 24 machine looking very good. All right, be right back, folks. Alright folks, sorry about that back here, man. I tell you what, we still got some live action going on up front. Looking very good so far. These guys, man, are storming around this track. Well, let's do this. Let's get the blippy cam on the one side here. Everybody loves blippy. There you go. Definitely looking good. Is that high shot there? Up front still, Trent Drum. He is hanging up. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, Trent Drum still hanging on up front. We got Roy Height right there in the side behind him. But Thomas Haley, he's on the back side of him. But Brian Miskell there, as he's in that number 33 machine. There's Michael in the 73. Got a good battle going on in front of him, though. As Brian looks on the inside, he's going to try to take that spot away. Let's see if he can actually get that spot. Is they going to go side to side, coming here around the turn? Actually going to complete that lap 10 of 100 here in the books after lap 111. Excuse me, heading to turn 1. They are still door to door. 31 machine right there. Thomas Haley, he's got Brian on the inside. They're not giving up on each other so fast. Now they fall back in line. They'll go single file here. So fanned out just for a few. Definitely a good one so far. Very, very good race. Well, as I say that, here comes the 33 again. He's going to try it again on the inside of 31. Wow, he's going to bring the policeman behind him right there in the 73 machine. Get a kick out of it. Man got a police car out there running about 100-something miles an hour. He gives his own self a ticket. You got to love it. There they will go door to door. Coming out of the turn down the back stretch. And watch it, awful close between each other. Wow. Gotta love this kind of excitement. Action-packed here as these guys are definitely running around this track. Awesome right now. I'll tell you what, Tim, you liking what you see? I'm liking what I see. It's a good race right now. As these boys, man, are definitely they doing a big up front here. Well, behind him, though, there's another battle brewing. Well, that's Justin. He's looking on the inside with the Army machine. He says, hey, you might be the police, but that's all right. I'm about to speed. But they almost go touch down the back stretch. Door to door, wheel to wheel right there. And we got some battling going on in the back there. A little 3 wide, 2 wide action happening. Car off the pace there. No caution. No, he got it held back up. Look at that. Brian up front 2 to 2. Man right there with Mitchell, man. Michael, excuse me. He's going 2 to 2. He fans out, nose to tail. Can Brian finally get that pass, though, on that man right there? He does. Brian heads up there to 3rd place. He finished 3rd last week, if I'm not mistaken. Did very, very good. Roy Hyatt, though, he is out front, man, looking very good and promising here. Boy, these guys are storming around. I'm loving it, too. Some good racing going on with these K&N machines that these guys have got out here. Dudes, man, are actually putting on a very darn good show. Love it right now, though. You got that, man. So, here you go, Tim. I know you're going to love that right there. Boom. That actually will put you in the action right there as we'll ride along here with Thomas here. And actually, I think we got Justin around his back. But actually, I said back bumper. He's on his inside. He's going to open up that door. The 31 machine can't get it done quite yet. You got to be kidding me. As they're still going to go neck and neck ahead to the line. It'll be lap 16 complete of 100. It would have been a drag race right there. between those two. Wow, he gets the spot though. The 24 does. That's going to almost leave the door open for the 73 machine there. Michael's actually trying to hang on to it, but he's got his hands full with the chicken machine behind him there. That's the chicken machine there. Brian GM Littleton. As he's looking really good. Not little, but hey, he's definitely big on big horsepower, big on everything else out here. Looking good, battling here. Battles all over this track. We got battles up front, middle, and the back, and look at Brian. He's trying to take that second spot away as we're watching this battle here for fifth and sixth spot. Wow, I'm going to tell you, and Brian's going to take it, and he's going to bring the 24 along with him. Look at the power move that the U.S. Army does right there. Holy cow. He takes it on the inside to 00 Roy. Roy has no choice but to give it up. Those cars are nose to tail under a blanket right now. They will still take it door to door. Coming across the line, a lap 19 of 100 in the books. Excuse me, lap 18 of 100 in the books. I get excited on myself there. It's just non-stop pacing here, Las Vegas Speedway. That's right, Las Vegas. We're here tonight, here live, the Speedway. What happens at Las Vegas for Show Me the Green K&N Series. That's right, NGRL Show Me the Green, that is. And there's your title sponsors there. Them boys there putting up the big stuff here for these guys here tonight. And it has been a good one here at Las Vegas Speedway, because up front, Trent Drum, from the drop of the hat, has led this thing and led very, very well out front. But behind him, Brian is the man on a move. Roy is just a little bit off, and I gotta admit, I do like Roy's paint job because I'm a Terminator fanatic. I like that Cyberdyne Systems, but boy, Brian is on a move. Man started 7th, currently 2nd. He is putting down some bad fast lap times and running the leader down. Behind, though, Roy, is Thomas Haley. Thomas is trying to make some moves here, too. He's got his hands full, though, with that chicken machine of Brian in the 80. As he goes there, man thought he was going to throw a leg and thigh in his window as he goes by. There he goes, the chicken pit. On the inside, the die-hard machine. They'll go neck and neck coming out of the turn. They'll be side by side. Is he going to be able to take it? Yes, he does. Boy, he pits and uses Roy there for a little bit of a block and whatnot. Well, let's see what's happening along in the backside back here, because got some good battles happening in the back too. Terry back there hanging on to it in the Nerds Mobile. You got a lot of other good machines back there. Don't want to forget about everybody on the track, but boy, when you got battles going on up here like this, kind of hard, man, to get everything going. But you do get I try to get everybody out here as I possibly can. Right now, though, you're seeing a very, very good battle. Struggle up front, the 24's loose. Boy, he held on to that. Gotta give him credit right there. You saw the 24 Army machine. That actually was Justin, who usually runs the Mountain Dew machine in the truck series. Held on to that machine there. Wow, I know that woke him up. If he was drinking some coffee, he spilt it. That's all I have to say on that one. And he went sideways with the policeman. Policeman went by him and said, well, I don't know if he was drinking or not, but we'll just let him slide on that one. Let's go on back here to this mess, and the 13's around. "13 is around, we're in the caution." Let's go back on the replay here. Tell you what happened. I think him and the, oh, yeah, they just got together a little bit. Oh, bumped him around. No, the 95, and Terry no place to go either. Oh, the Nerd Mobile just got mashed up a lot. Ouch. Well, I hate to see that right there, but wow. Well, I got a feeling that's going to calm it down just a little bit up front. As now we're going to have pace. Pit road's going to be a very, very busy place here. Got a feeling. So, what y'all think about this action so far? I love it. I mean, these guys, man, are putting on a show. As everybody's storming down pit road, well, here we go. We'll show you what the lonely little pace car out there is doing. As we're under caution for the first time here tonight. No harm, no fouls, what I always say. Just like, you know, they just went into the turn, little bump up right there. Hate to see it on their end. So, how y'all liking this so far, racing? Yeah, absolutely. 23 laps, great. Yeah, 23 laps of great racing there. You're right. Absolutely. Well, this is the time where we sit here, man, and reflect on what we have seen throughout this entire race so far. We've seen some great passing, some great guys up front doing some awesome stuff. Looks like, though, Thomas Haley's still out front. There's the Kellogg's man. Check him out. Man got cornflakes. We remember him. Number 86, TA. Travis TA, that is. I love that on his end. But Justin's up front. Trent Drum's still there. None of those guys, I think, pitted. I know Trent did, but so did Thomas. Wow, so they all beat him out. I hear him. Definitely good running so far, as these guys, man, are putting on a very, very good show. Now, want to give a good, special announcement, so to speak, here. Something that they do here in this league that is very, very unique and interesting. Last week we had Daytona, season opener here for Show Me the Green. Well, we know David Worrell won that one. Well, here's the thing. They have what they call the Freaky Fast 5. And what that is, it's a 5-race deal. You've got to win 3 of the 5. Whoever wins it gets $25, okay? There's 25 up there. If you win all 5 races, it's double. So you can win $50, folks. That's a lot. So, but you only have to win 3. Drivers in the running for this will run hot pink numbers in the designated races. So right now, David Worrell is the only one out there who is eligible because he won the first race. Now, here's the races to keep in mind. Daytona, obviously we ran that one. Darlington, the All-Star race, the Glen, and the Rockingham. So we've got 4 races left. One driver's already won. That's David. So he's already pulled that one up there. So you got to keep that in mind. So it's kind of just something interesting that this league does. And I enjoy that they actually do that and actually put on something, man, for everybody out here. So, hey, we're live here tonight, though, OSR Network. We're live here, YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch. If you got anybody out there that's your favorite, let us know. Because we definitely want to, we want to see them. We want to hear from them. So definitely, let us know what it is. We're going to ride along with David Worrell again here on the restart as we're getting an outside view look of what's going to happen up here. Shoot me a message out there. If you like what you see, hit a like, hit a share, hit a sub if it's your first time here. I do appreciate that. Hit a sub. We're trying to break that 1,000 mark. Hopefully we can by the end of the year. If we don't, hey, look, it has still been a stellar year come December the 1st here for OSR Network. And I owe it all to the viewers, the fans, the racers, and the leagues out there. So it's awesome, man. It's pace cars coming out of turn 4 here. Here we go. We'll take it here as we're going to watch up front that man Thomas Haley. But we're also going to watch in car here with David Worrell. As the restart is on the way, they power through the gears. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Lap 26. And that man up front says, see you later. He's got the 31. But I'll tell you what, behind him, the cornflakes man, Travis, he wastes no time right there to go door to door with him as they bang, man, door handles. If they had them on here, probably shaved them off right there. Trent Drum, the 12, says, hi, I don't know. I'm going to try to get this Good Wrench Chevrolet back up to the front side there. Man, I'm going to try to wash his cornflakes out with some water if I possibly can. But hang on to your hats. Here comes Reese's Pieces up underneath them. Number 9, man, of Travis there. As we see David back in the back there, he's wheeling that machine around. Boy, just manhandling that thing with all his might. Nice, good shot right there we're seeing on the end car. Absolutely, with Tim as always. Good battle up front, though, as they're going to take it almost 3 wide. Coming out of turn, you got Trent Drum up high. You got Travis Smith on the inside. So it's the 9 and 12 machine. They're going to go side by side in turn number 3. They got that chicken wagon coming behind them. Hang on to it. Here comes the Terminator. Up top, 00. Roy trading in his bomber machine for the Terminator. Why not? Hey, both of them do damage and they both do destruction. Look at this mess up front. They are still side to side into turn one. Boy, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to be a wore out guy. These guys going to be wore out before the whole thing's over with. Look at a storm of cars. Up high, the 86 machine of Travis hangs on to it. We're in the caution. Oh no, it's the nerds. Oh no. Man. He just uses fast fix. We side by side with the 063. Let's see what happens back here. Brian's back there too. Wow. And the 44's there is Terry Renner. Oh, he just got in the back of the 44. And when he did the 63, I don't think he got too much damage. Oh, and as I say that, he nailed the wall. But ouch. These cars can take a little more damage. But well, I'll tell you what. All them nerds ain't having a good night tonight, are they? It's a bad nerd night, but that's okay. He'll get that thing fixed back up front. We'll get this thing out here wheeling. Very good race so far. I'm liking it. A lot of action. We're gonna get the rundown order here, but we gotta get these guys. Actually, you know what? We'll probably just go ahead and get the rundown order with them. Actually, like they are. We'll see if they come in the pits though first. We got a couple of them want to come in the pits. Nope. Nobody coming in the pit this time? All right, good deal. As I tell you what, we'll just go ahead. While these guys are on pit road, let's go ahead and do what we like doing. And that's our OSR Network rundown order here. There's a man right there, Thomas Haley. He's out front, looking good in the Sears Die Hard machine. Second place man, the Cornflakes guy, Travis T.A. Arthur. Third place there, though. Look at him. He's another battery man, Travis Smith. Fourth place, got old Brian GM. He's got that Thunderbird. That's the Turkell chicken machine out there with the chicken pit. I hear him sitting in fourth place. Fifth place man there, Trent Drum. He put it on pole tonight and looking good in fifth. That sixth place man right here, though, in the 95, Jeff Owl, man, hooting around this track so far. And sixth place guy, like that. Look at that, Cyberdyne Systems. That's right, T800, you gotta love it. Terminator, Roy Height, the 00, eighth place man. That's Gavin Martin. Ninth place right now, there's the police. Whoop, whoop. And Michael Allward right there. He's looking good, ninth place. 10th place man there in his Axe white labeled machine. Damian Mud Cox right there. The man got mud. He said, I'm going to throw it on somebody's eyeball for the night's over with. He's sitting in 10th. 11th place, Scott Page. That's a good one there. Like that, man. Sitting in 11th. 12th place, man, David Worrell. Yeah, Marvel machine. Very nice paint job he's got on that thing. And 13th place, man, Ricky Harry. Man, out there, Harry right now. That's okay. He's got Budweiser. He keep him cool. 14th place right now, Adam Novak. 15th, we got Wade Jones in the Navy machine, looking good. 16th place, that's old Brian Dirt with the Superman AC Delco. 18th place, Justin Walters right there. Actually 17th. 18th be Terry Reynolds with the Nerd machine. I'll tell you what, man, nerds, that eyeball up front has definitely had his eye on the prize all night long. And there's your 19th man, Justin Rivert. Unfortunately, he's in the pits right now. And there's Victor Wagner, 20th. Hate to see that. One man out of the race right there, Ricky, who was 21st. Well, that takes us all the way back up here to this guy, Thomas Haley, who has just shot this car out of a cannon every time we have went to green flag racing. So it's been very interesting. That's your OSR Network rundown order, and I hope you enjoy it. Sometimes we have to get it in under caution. Sometimes we have to get that thing in under green flag. And the way these guys are racing, well, they're doing it under caution. Well, I hope you're enjoying the race so far, as much as I am, because it has definitely been a good one. I like these guys out here. I love some of the names that they come up with, unique names. Especially, I don't see Stealth Man out here, but usually he's out there. We got Mud, Dirt, and everything else. So I'm waiting for Terry to change his man to Nerds, and to be Terry Nerd. So either way, it's definitely awesome racing so far. Brian out there. As he's back there in the pack, though, it's going to be interesting to see. We're gonna ride along with him on the restart the next time around, and see what he sees, man, out the front end of his car on the restart. It's going to be interesting there. Like to kind of get a different perspective of guys out here. So here we go. My bad. I'm over here clicking away and y'all watching the wrong thing. My bad. Well, here we go up front. Definitely one thing here we're going to see. Man up front. That guy right there in the number 9 machine, Travis Smith. Awesome looking car. That's the Reese's. That's the Reese's machine here. Already looking good. Lap 33 here of 100. Wow. Here we go, green flag in the air. While the pace car takes off, we'll get a good shot. Here's Travis Smith, leads them out the pack. Lap 34 in the books of 100. So we're riding back there also with the man. That's Brian Mitchell back in the back inside cockpit view. As we're watching that Reese's piece of Travis Smith up front. The man just took off Thomas Haley. He's got a good lead out front there. As a number 9 machine sitting in third. Look at that, they go 2 by 2, storming around here. On the inside, folks, on the outside here. I love this kind of racing out front. They look good, man, doing it. These boys, man, are definitely having fun out here tonight here as we're live. That's right, Las Vegas Speedway. And look at the storm of cars coming out of there as they come into the turn. That number 9 machine is trying to eat the back end up of the 86 as he goes on the inside. They'll come out of turn 2. They look good as they go door to door. They'll slam door to door. They'll trade paint going down the back stretch. Heading into turn number 3. Up top's the 86 of Travis TA right there. TA, he has to give up that spot with the cornflakes, man. But he takes the number 9 machine takes that spot away. Trent Drum, though. Jeff Al, he's the one that backed off just a little bit. Gotta hate that on his end. Yeah, absolutely, Tim. Let's kick this thing because right now it is a very, very good battle going on up front here as these guys are storming around this track and doing some awesome things. There you go, Trent Drum sitting in the 4th place spot. 48-man Gavin Martin, he's right behind him. Looking good. Roy Height got that Terminator machine. Oh, got a good battle going on with the 86 behind him, though. As the 95 and the 86, that's Jeff Allen. What's on the back of Jeff's car? That's something evil looking right there. Wow. It scared the policeman off. Look at that number 73. He had to back out of that and said, whoa, look at the charge, though. The 19 gets coming down. That's Ricky Harry right there. As he's going to open up the door, maybe put his nose in there just a little bit. See if he can't make that pass stick. Can't make it right now. Has to possibly give the spot up, though, as he's got Michael on the outside with the 73. Scott Page, excuse me. They're going to go neck and neck in the turns as they'll come around this track. Lap 38 of 100 here tonight. Folks, been a good one here at Las Vegas Speedway for the Show Me the Green K&N Series. That's the NGRL Show Me the Green. And up front, the 86 of Travis Arthur. He's looking good right there with Michael the 73 machine. And there's our title sponsors for tonight. Accurate Glass and Mirrors there. Checkmate Jiu-Jitsu of Charlotte. Definitely putting on this show here for the NGRL Show Me the Green Series. These guys right now are definitely putting on a show, especially the ones right there in front of Michael and them, as it is a dogfight coming out of turn number 2 as they'll head down the bad stretch side by side. Looking very good as they will still go door to door. I'm going to tell you, they have not unlocked horns already all race long. Got to love it right now. Love every minute of what these guys are doing up front. Wow, I tell you what, this is a very, very good battle that these guys are putting on here. So, hang on to your hats, man, I tell you. Let's get a good perspective. We're going to watch this battle, but we're also going to watch on the other side here some good flyby style action. Whoa, the 95 gets loose. 73 goes high, chops the nose on the 77. The 77, that would be Scott Page. Almost got it nailed right there for a little bit. He had to be careful with that one. He had to hang on to it. Still a good side by side and run the caution. Ooh. Did the 95 lose it? Oh. Oh. Not sure what triggered that caution. Yeah. That's crazy. Okay. Well, we are under caution. Got a feeling everybody's going to come into pit road here, though. Been a very good race so far. Hope everybody enjoying it. Appreciate everybody coming out here tonight, watching these guys for the NGRL Show Me the Green K&N series. And it's been a very, very good race now. Like I said, they're coming into pit road. We'll watch the lonely, lonely little pace car out there. So we're going to watch the leaders come down on pit road and do their thing and what they have to do here to make their pit stops. So it's a good one so far. Man, I tell you, 4 lap 43 of 100. We only had 2 cautions so far. Not bad of a night. As I've enjoyed it. I think this racing has definitely been a very good race so far. All right, here we go. Well, these guys made their pit stops, and it's definitely been going to be one for the ages. I think to end this one here. We're almost halfway home tonight here, Las Vegas Speedway, for the NGRL Show Me the Green. That's right, K&N series sponsored by Accurate Glass and Mirrors and Checkmate Jiu-Jitsu of Charlotte. And it's been a very good one here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. These guys have put on a very good one. Been doing the math, huh? Yeah, looks like they probably gonna have to go 2 more times. Well, that man right there, that's Thomas Haley. Now, Wade Jones didn't make a pit, so it'll be very interesting to see what he does. Well, it's interesting to see, also we can, Wade, I think, took just 2 tires because his pit stop was only a 5.8 second pit stop, folks. So I got a feeling he's only took 2 tires out there in that Navy machine. Don't know, is that a good, think that's going to be a good strategy? And y'all tell me. You know what? I know why the caution came out. Lap 40, they actually do a caution. They throw a mandatory caution here. My bad. I should have known that. And I remember reading that here in this league in the K&N series, that at lap 40 or about halfway, give or take, they throw a mandatory caution. So that's why the caution came out. We didn't see anything that went wrong. So this is their kind of, think of it as a halfway mark style, or kind of the chase style of caution that they need here as we're getting set to go back green flag racing. It's been a good one so far, and I hope everybody's enjoying it. Yeah, it's going to be a big one there, Tim. I don't know what these guys out here are going to have to do, but I can see Wade, he took 2 tires with a 5.8 second time because everybody else in the 14, 13 second mark. I know they all took 4 with those times, so it'll be very interesting to see here as we get set to go back green flag racing. Well, Wade out front, I mean, maybe he's hoping just for track position. Maybe he's thinking track position is key. I mean, you've seen those guys up are battling very hard, so it's going to be a good one. Pace cars coming out of turn number 4. Here we go. We're here at Las Vegas Speedway, and we're going to get the ride here again. Back here with Brian Mitchell back there. That's old Dirt. What's it called? Dirt. Miskell. That's it, Brian Miskell. Well, pace cars in. Green flag in the air. We're going to be lap 46 and 100. It's going to be in the book. As that man in the 80 machine, he takes off with them up front. So we're going to see if that Thomas right there, man, actually can hang on to it. It'll be very interesting to see as they all storm out of turn 2 side by side. Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, Brian's got a whole back end of Marvel right there. Look at this storm of mess up front. Wow, they come out of the turn and still neck and neck and side to side. They are 2 by 2 heading into turn number 1. They are 2-2, 3 wide all the way back, triple set style. Look at that. They form up nose to tail. And out front, Thomas Haley takes it. Wade knows he's holding his own with those 2 tires up front, but look at the chicken man and Brian. He looks on the inside. He's bringing Cyberdyne Systems along with him. That'd be Skynet and company, by the way, there with the Terminator. And he's bringing Candy. That's right, Reese's a roll with the number 9 of Travis Smith. So Roy Hyatt, they are still side by side. Double time all the way back. Triple set. Take that back. Look at this. Wow, what a race. Gotta love what these guys are putting on up front here. It is all the way back. Now they are setting it off nose to tail all the way back there. But still up front, they will go door to door. As Wade goes high and car pushes, they're going to think about 3 wide out of turn 4. They do take it 3 wide out of turn 4. The 48 machine. He steps on the end. Gavin right there. What a race up front. What a nail biter they're having right here. As Wade, hold on to it. Man, I tell you, Reese's, he almost bit the wall there. As they about crunched it, they still 3 wide, double time on the bad stretch. 19 on the inside. Ricky Harry, he's a little hairy down there on the bottom, but look at the car wreck that we got. It's not a car wreck, but it's a traffic jam here. Oh, yeah, at 180-some mile an hour, might I add. These guys at Las Vegas doing this thing. I tell you what, here at the K&N Series, NGRL, show me the green K&N Series, because boy, it is still a race, and a race indeed. As the man, 2-tire stop really didn't hurt him that bad. Look at David, that number 25 machine. He's up to 5th place right now. Behind him, that was Travis. As the 95, he's going to try to stick his nose in there a little bit. Well, I tell you, that's a close one right there. Let's watch right on the inside of Brian. Let you see what he sees in this mess of cars here from the inside view. I'll tell you, he's working that wheel, and you can just see the intensity these guys are putting on as they storm around this track, how close they really, really are. As the 9 is chewing up the back end there of David's machine. They're going to go nose to tail, and oh, the 063's in the wall. That's Wade. Hang on to it, Wade. He did. Wow, that could have been disastrous. And there's the 95 of Al machine. Well, he's up front there trying to run these guys down. He's got his hands full, though, with the 19 of Ricky. Ricky looks on the high side. He's going to take that spot away as they go down the back stretch here. Very good race so far. Let's go to what everybody loves to see. This is the Blimpy Cam. That's right. Everybody likes Blimpy. Who don't like Blimpy? Who in here just don't like Blimpy? I mean, yeah, look. Instead of showing me the money, show me the sandwich. I like showing sandwiches. Anyways, right now, we're looking good so far. I mean, this is a very, very good race that these guys are actually putting on. It's a nail biter what these guys are doing up front here. I don't know, where to go with action-wise, because it is all over the place, all over this track. As you can still see this battle, man, happening. As the battle we're watching Right there, 95's got a good view of what's going on in front of him, as that's the number 24. He's still going to go side by side. As that 9 machine there of Travis Smith, he had to let out it, got a little bit loose. He had to hang on to it there. Wow, up front though, a little mixing and jockeying around there. The 24 Justin looks on the inside. That's David Worrell right there. They're going to go side by side out of the turn. They still will take it neck and neck. Folks, I'm going to tell you, up in front of them, you got side by side. That's for 5th and 6th. Behind them, 7th and 8th, you got them side by side. You got them tooth and nail all over this track. You still got up front Thomas Haley. He's got about a 3/10 lead up there. Brian's all over climbing on the back door. That man is second. So we're about to have a battle up front. We got a battle back here in the back, though. And these boys are not letting up from one another. It has definitely been interesting. Well, right now, boy, I tell you, look at the battle these guys are here. I mean, we're watching out back up front, but we're still watching up. We're watching up front, and we're watching out back. Excuse me. Right now, David, here's the 4-car battle going on up front. Thomas Haley, Ryan, Roy Hyatt, Brian GM there, and Gavin Martin. They're all in a freight train, and they're knocking sparks down and paint everywhere around here. Well, I'll tell you right now, battle for the lead about ready to happen. You got battles back here and backing in the backside. So it is definitely a interesting tooth and nail kind of a battle. Let's look at this, man. I don't know where in the world to take this thing. As you see, man, that the guys up front, they're definitely there. The nose to tail. That's Thomas Haley. He's looking good. Roy Hyde on the backside of him. But then you got Brian GM and that 80 machine. As he goes side by side with him, well, he thought about it for a minute and had to tuck back in the line. Back behind them, though, they are still battling it up back there. That's for like the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, all the way back in those positions. Folks, this whole field is right there amongst each other. Very, very close. And I'm going to tell you right now, Roy Hyde has got his hands full with Brian, as Brian is doing everything he possibly can to stay locked to the back deck of that man right there. Boom, we'll get you a good one, a Skynet there. Chicken Machines running Skynet. Absolutely. Lap 96. Caution comes out lap 96, Tim, it's over with. Lap 100, guess what? Well, that's over with. So, well, I'll tell you what, look at the battle back here in the back. That's with Brian and all them and Al back there. Well, right now, excuse me. Right now, we got a good shot here, though, as Brian up front takes that pass over Roy. Well, then I just said that, and here comes Roy on the inside. He says, hey, you open up the door. Guess what? Here I come. I'm going to come running right through it. And he does. Takes the spot. They swap, man, spots. They are just back. Look at the battle going on. They're back and forth, tooth and nail, one another. One took it, the other took it. I'm going to tell you, Brian GM in the 80 machine took her leg and thigh and just ran right by Roy in the Cyberdyne Systems machine that he's got at a 00. And then Roy said, hey, not so fast, blasted him with a ray gun and came blowing back by. Well, then he had a hot chicken, and that hot chicken made another pass and come blowing right back to Terminator again. And now he is definitely on the move. So maybe whatever Roy's got inside that car has upped up Brian GM's machine and got him going. And it has been a very, very good battle up front and a very good battle going on back here. As we got, that's the Owl Man, Jeff himself. That's a battle actually for 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th back there that you're seeing on the one side back there. You've got Brian Miskell, who is in that mix, and you got the number 9 machine. They're closing in on David. So we're watching a battle for 1st, 2nd, 3rd. We're watching a battle back here for 6th, 7th, and 8th. Wow, I'm going to tell you, this is battles all over the track, and these guys are definitely looking very, very good. As let's go back here, man, to this battle. Boom, right there. I want to tell you just the intensity these guys are. The 95 goes high, 33 goes low, as you can see it. And, wow, I'm already liking the back end there of Marvel machine there. That's Marvel at that picture he's got. So there you go. Either way, he's look at Al, boy, taking it on the high side there. They'll take it 3 wide. The Reese's Pieces man comes on the inside. Well, these are about 4 or 5 cars right here in a mix. They are jumbled up. Car wreck about to happen if they don't watch it. They'll have a lot of junk hot rods, and they do bump each other. Al's around. Cornflakes got in the back of the Reese's. Ouch. Causon's out. That one hurt. That was a big one. Go back on the replay. See what happened. I mean, look at the storm. That was a huge mess of cars right there. And yeah, they got together, bumped, and then 86 nowhere to go because the 9 was there. And oh, he clipped the police. And I'm gonna tell you what, the policeman, he knows how to drive. I'm gonna tell you what, the nerds tonight. Woo! Terry almost missed that. But oh, then he about got somebody else. Ouch. Wow. Well, man who's probably needs the headache award tonight's got to be Terry, because he's been in everything so far tonight. It has been a very good race. Loved every minute of this thing so far, and I hope every one of y'all have too, because it's definitely been a very interesting race here. As we'll get a good shout out to the sponsors there: Accurate Glass and Mirror, Checkmate Jiu-Jitsu of Charlotte right there, putting on this awesome show because we're here tonight. Las Vegas Speedway. Well, look at that. Everybody's going to come on down here to pit road. We'll watch the lonely little pace machine out there as he's going to pace around and look good and wave at the crowd while he's going by. Let me know how it sounds out there to y'all. Reese's got smashed just a little bit. You're right. Hurt his feelings. Well, want to give a shout out to Grandpa Groovy. Thank you for the follow over there on Twitch. As always, love that. Love the viewers. Hey, look, if you're watching on YouTube side, hit a like, hit a share. If it's your first time around, hit a sub, man. I do appreciate it. These guys out here will definitely appreciate it. Everybody likes to see the little thumbs up. Don't like what you see, hey, you can hit a dislike too. Or you can watch, I'll stream some golf for you every once in a while if that's what you like. Get you excited, because it has been an exciting one. And so far, and like I always say, if this doesn't get your hair pumped up, man, raised up, jumping up down your skin, and get your, man, your heart going, and don't get your, man, unhooked out of that seatbelt you got hooked up to your recliner, then you might want to go ahead and call the doctor, psychiatrist, get to the ER, or get an ambulance to your house because you need help. Because this is some awesome racing up here, and these boys are definitely putting on a very, very good show, and I'm enjoying it so far. Hope everyone else is. As we're here at lap, we got 35 to go. We're getting down to what we call the nitty-gritty. That's right. It's show me the green. Well, now it's about getting down time to show me what you got, or show me what you brung. Alright, let's do a little quick sound test. Just make sure everything's sounding still good for y'all. You know how I am. I love, man, making sure my sound is all naturally looking and sounding good for all the viewers and everybody out there. Definitely want you guys, man, to have the most enjoyable experience in the world that we possibly can. So definitely is awesome, as always. And it's just one of those things, man. I tell you what, it has been a very, very good race. One for the ages, so to speak, I guess, is what we'll call it. How's that? We'll say one for the ages. How's that? Yeah, there we go. As that pace car, man, is going to head off on pit road here soon. Lights will be off on it. We're going to ride along again, I think, back here in the back. I'll tell you, the man who's still on the lead lap, Terry, with the Nerds machine, got to give him hats off to him. Out of all he's been through, he is still. Well, we're going to ride along here with on the restart. Let's see. Trent Drum way back in the back for some reason. Don't know what in the world. Don't know if he got caught up in a pit road incident or whatnot. But we're going to ride with him on this restart here, as we're going to get you a good solid feel for these guys up front. There's that 80 machines right there. He's going to start in the third place. That's Brian GM. As lights are off on the pace car, we're about to set to go back green flag racing, folks. That's right. We're about to do this thing here tonight. Boy, that's an evil looking face that Owl's got there. If that's an owl he's got, that's a mean looking owl. Wow. That's a scary looking owl. Woo. All right, here we go. Pace cars coming out of turn number 4 here, folks. About to set sail. Set these boys loose here as it heads off. Takes that hard left turn off on pit road. Here we go. We're riding on the one side. That's an evil looking sight, man, right there on the backside of Owl. Green flag in the air. That man up front, Thomas Haley, wastes no time to barrel through the gears and take off up front, though. But look at that man in the 80 machine. He looks good himself. As they take off, they still will go side by side. Behind them, though, the 48 machine. He will dive on the inside and try to take this thing up front if he possibly can. But nope. Old Roy, he is hanging tough, though, there. As we're watching on the one side, that's actually our pole sitter there on the side. We're watching from the hood cam. We're watching this battle going on up front. So you don't miss none of the action happening around this track. And it is definitely a good one so far. It is a fight up front between these guys, and they are definitely putting on one well of a show. So here you go. We'll go back to it again. It's up front. You see that man, Thomas Haley. He's got it set. But behind him, Brian GM. He is looking good. We're seeing old Trent Drum right there in front of him. He's actually got some cars there in front of him. That's Kellogg's machine there. That's Travis TA. We know who that is. Well, look at that chicken machine. Running really good. Brian GM up front. He's still in second. Behind him, though, right there in his tire tracks, is the 00 Roy Hyatt. And behind him, Gavin Martin in the 48. Man's come from 12th all the way to 4th, but he is saying, I want more. So he's looking on the inside here at Las Vegas Speedway. He's going to try to get it with a 24, though, with Justin. He had to let up just a little bit coming out of the turn. Almost could have been disastrous between those two right there. Yeah, gotta see the intensity building right now. As, man, I'm going to tell you what, you want to think there's a battle up front, and there is a battle up front. But look at this battle going on back here in the back with the number 86 machine. Because right now, you've got Roy on the outside, and we're under caution. Oh, the police got into the 94. Oh, actually, that's not the 94, but the police tried to give him a ticket. That's what it was. Wow. Hate to see that. Well, the way these guys are racing, it is no wonder. That's Michael right there. Michael Allward. I'm going to say Allward. And the way these guys are racing right now, wow. That's right, Tim. Throw everything out the window because you can forget about it at this point. These boys are going for broke right now. Well, I tell you what, we've got a lot of takers been going on for the pit road here. Wow. More than what I thought, actually. Wow, I tell you, We'll see who didn't go into the pits, but look at pit road, a very busy place. I got a feeling, I don't know if anybody's going to take 2 tires. Let's see if anybody takes a 2-tire stop and tries. Let's look at some of the pit times. Looks like Brian did. He's only got an 8.7 second. Trent Drum with an 8. Greg Owl with a 9. So a couple guys taking 2. The man out front, though, Thomas Haley. He opted, though, for 4 tires. He had a 14.1. Why not? And then the 80 machine, he had a 14 second. So he actually had that. So going to be interesting now to see what these guys do on this restart, because a lot of these guys now, they got back up there. Well, it's interesting. As a Trent Drum, Trent, I think, got a penalty. As we're getting set here to go back green flag racing, folks. Did he stay out? It said his pit time was a 14.1, so I don't know if did he go into the pits? I didn't see if he went into the pits or not. Either way, the guys up front only took 2 tires along with him, so it will definitely be interesting to see if it pays off for him staying out like he did. We're going to ride along on the hood here this time of Justin Walters out in the back there, starting in the 12th spot on the restart here. As up front, like you said, Thomas Haley. Yeah, he did a restart there, or he did a I don't know if he went in the pits or not. Be interesting to see. We'll have to see what happens. I can see why the pit stop now. Brian, he only took 2 tires because he had an 8-second pit stop there, which is all he probably needed on this last ditch effort here, because it's going to be about 24 to go when we go back green flag racing. And look at that up front there. Look at Terry Renner right there in 5th place. Man's had an eventful up and day night, and wow. So here we go. We're going to definitely end this thing here on the right note tonight here. Pace car's heading off down in the bad stretch here. Want to get set here to take off again for the NGRL Show Me the Green KNN Series, folks. And we're live here. There's your title sponsor for the night as we get set to go back green flag racing. It'll be very interesting to see as pace car's about to come out of turn number 4 here at Las Vegas Speedway here tonight. We're going to get a ride there. We'll see the 46 on the one side, but here we go. Pace car's coming out of turn 4. Gonna take that hard left turn off on pit road. Not gonna miss any of the action here on this restart. There we go. Green flag in the air, and Thomas Haley wastes no time hammering through the gears as he is gone. And the 46 is in the back there. Justin Walters, he's got in a storm of cars himself. As here we go, it's going to be 24 this time by. Look at that in the 2nd place up front. They're going to go door to door. And that man on the inside is Brian, GM. Brian is looking good up front, but Brian Miskell on the outside, he is definitely looking very good himself. So 2 Brians, nose to tail right now. The 33s, he's on 2 tires. The other one's on 4. So we're going to see which prevails. Right now, the 4 tires looking good. Look at that. Here comes the Crazy Nerd machine right there. And the Terminator right behind them. There's a very, very good battle going on. And that's going to be Terry. As the 95 goes high, Oh, hang on to it right there a little bit. Oh, it's a good battle. There goes 3 wide behind them. 2 wide up front. It is side by side for the 80 and the 33. As they went behind that is 3 wide. As they come out of turn 4, don't know where to go with the action on this one because it is all over the place. Holy cow. Up front, the 33 machine looking very good as he has got his hands full with that mess happening right there. You've got to be kidding me. That is TA, and TA's looking good coming out of the machine there out in the back. But up front, battle for the, well, it's not a battle for the lead, it's battle for second. The 33 of Brian is doing everything he possibly can to get that thing a-rolling. Let's look at this battle going on back here in the back with the 86 there and David out back. It is a good one so far. These guys are looking good up front. You still got Thomas Haley, who is just basically dominating and running away with this thing. He's got an 8/10 lead right now. Look at the closing rate. Roy gets coming down the back stretch there. He heads into turn 3. He'll try that with that Cyberdyne machine. He's got the 00. Brian has had an up and down race here. One of those races where he's like, I don't know what to expect. Right now, though, you've got to expect something because it is brewing. Can you feel the intensity? 20 laps to go. This time buys. These boys now going to take it side to side. Roy looks on the outside. Brian's in the wall. I mean, he hammered the wall. Took that thing, drove it right into the outside of it. He tried to hang on. The car pushed up on him. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to leave the door open for the 48 machine. But I'm going to tell you what, that 33 of dirt right there says, hey, I just kicked up a little bit of dirt and knocked a few little paint rivets off. That's okay. I'm coming back. I'm going to knock that Terminator off the back end of it as he has given everything he possibly can with that 33. He says, I'm the Superman out here. Problem is now he's got NOS energy behind him roaring to the front. 33 of Brian. He's got his hands full with the 48 machine of Gavin. Gavin looks on the inside coming out of the turn. Hang on to it there. As they'll come to the line, that would be a drag race this time by, and that would actually be for 4th. Behind him, though, Jeff Owl. That's right, Applegreen. Yeah, Jeff Owl Applegreen. What a name. Oh, boy, they take it 3 wide. Where in the world did 24 come from? Justin Rivert just shot out of a cannon somewhere. Don't know where in the world he came from, but here comes that nerd machine back again. Terry, he's had one of those up and down. These 4 cars right here are putting the show. Like I said, this is the NGRL. Show me the green. Right now is show me what you brung and show me how you can run because they are definitely running the wheels right off of these things, especially in that 24. Look at him go. Justin Rivert right there is coming to the front. He's on the back end of the 48. I don't know if he's got enough time. Now, we say that, but look at this right here. The 80 machine of Brian GM is running down the leader. We're about to have a battle for the lead. I can feel it. You can feel it. Everybody can feel it, boys. The tension is building up front as these guys are definitely putting on a very, very good show. As that 80 is closing and closing in a hurry. Very, very, very fast like on that man up there, Thomas Haley. That's right, 16 to go. We cross the line, going to be 15 to go. Oh, Thomas saving fuel. You see that? He clutched it going in. We know why he's losing time. I think he's going to be close on gas. What do you think? And the man behind him, though, has nothing to worry about because he pitted. Thomas is clutching that thing going into the turns, and he's saving fuel. Folks, a little tattletale needles tattling on him a little bit there. We see what he's doing. Watch him when he goes into the turn. Watch this. He didn't do it that time because he knows that man behind him now. He's got to be like, well, I got to run what I brung now because the man behind me's already caught me. I don't know if I can save any more at this point. Good battle going on, though, up front as the number 80 of Brian GM right there has run down. Thomas Haley's been dominating all race long. He's led 61 of the 100 laps here tonight. Started 5th, currently out front. He's keeping that lead in that 31 machine. He's got 14 to go. Comes across the line, will be 13 to go. Keep in mind, lap 100, well, that ends it. With 4 to go, caution comes out. That ends it. So you got to keep that in mind. And actually, the number 80 machine has to keep that in mind also. Very, very good battle going on up front. Absolutely. Right now, though, you got to look. Let's look at the driving of this guy right here as we're looking on the cockpit view. Gives you a good understanding of what this man here, Brian GM Littleton right there, is actually doing inside that cockpit. And he is flying high. Very good up front. Actually, we'll give it to the dash cam. Dash cam gives you a real good shot of it up front. Whoa, and he blinked out. Uh-oh. Brian blinked out. Oh, no. Oh, no. The number 80 machine, folks. Wow. He's got connection issues, and he's in the wall. Roy takes the spot away. Now we're going to see it, the 00. And Brian is off the pace right now. Absolutely. At 31, now he can breathe easy just a little bit. Maybe get back out there saving fuel mode just a little bit more. We'll have to see what happens. But wow, unfortunate for Brian. Connection issues are killing him. He was up there battling, and now he's fell all the way to 6th. But hold on to your hats. Here comes the Terminator himself in the 00 machine. Roy Height looks on the outside with 11 to go. They'll come to the line, 10 laps to go this time by. And I'm going to just go to the split screen and show you this 3-wide battle going on back here. That's right, the 86 machine. That's for 7th, 8th, and 9th place, folks. So not only do we got a battle for the lead, we got a battle going on back in the back all over. As you see, these two guys up here muscling these machines around. The 31 machine, Thomas Haley, out front's dominated all night long. But behind him, well, he's got a man who has switched up the B-Bomber tonight for the Terminator. And he's terminating something tonight, and he wants to terminate this race and put it under a checkered flag. He looks high. He might have it right here. He's just going to drive right by him on the high side. Power move right there. He does. And it's all that he can do. The 31 can't do anything. Dominated this race. And with 9 to go, it might have to give up the ghost on it right there. Wow, what a turn, because here comes the 24 on the inside. All for naught. Wow, I'm going to tell you what, that is a heartbreaker for the 31 machine. You got to hate it on his end because, man, I'm going to tell you, those guys, they battled all night long. I mean, he stayed out front in the 31, but it's not over with yet. He's definitely going to try everything he possibly can. As look at that 24 pull to the inside. He'll look on the inside for one final. We got a 3-car racehorse up front here. The 31, the 00, and the 24. They all want this thing. 7 laps to go. They will go side by side. Coming out of the turn, they're going to storm down the backstretch here as they will still go neck and neck as a 00 Roy Heights on the outside. He flies away from them. They'll come to the line, 6 to go. They're still side by side. That's the 24 and the 31. 31 just don't have the tires to be able to hold on to it right there. He's got to give it up. So can the 24? Is Justin got enough to run down that man Roy? Up front, 6 to go. 2 more this next time by. And folks, guess what? Caution comes out and it'd be over with. And that man up front definitely would get it done as he is definitely storming out of the turn. It's coming down to the line here. Wow. The U.S. Army machine. The man's bringing bombers and tanks and everything up front with him. Well, the 00, he was running it. All right, where did he come across now? 5 to go this time by. Here we go. The 00 still out front of Roy Height. He's traded in that machine. It was a B-Bomber machine. And look at that. Now he's got the U.S. Army on the back. 24 looks on the outside, on the inside, excuse me. Here we go. They're going to go side by side into the turn. They'll come out of the turn this time around. They'll cut turn number 4. They will still edge him out. The 00 does. Woo, I tell you, it has definitely been a dogfight up front. 24 has to pull back just a little bit. Let the coolness of his tires, man, get with him. Let's go back here in the backside, show you what's going on back here with that man in the 7th place, 8th place, 9th place, Travis T.A. and company back there. You got David Worrell right there in the 6th place spot, because it is definitely a very, very good battle happening up front here. Well, these boys are, Roy right now, he comes across the line, 3 to go. He might have this one in check. It's going to be very interesting to see if anybody can get anything done with him there. As I am definitely interested to see. As you see the Cornflakes man on the one side there, that's the 86 machine of Travis T.A. I'm just going to curious to see if Justin can actually pull up on the back end there, Roy, and give him one more battle. Don't know if he can or not. Well, folks, you're not missing any of the action here as we're live here at Las Vegas Speedway. Look at the closing rate that 24 gets of Justin. He's going to try it one more time as there's 2 to go. This time by, when they come across the line the next time, will be the white flag as Justin tries, powering it on the inside. He'll try one more time here. Well, he's got about one more time after this one. He's got a lap and a half to figure out a way to get around that 00. And I think about the only way I could think of him getting around him is bump and run. I don't know if you want to do that at these speeds or not, but look at that. He is on the back end. White flag in the air. One more time around here for that man and the 00 machine. Roy Hyatt, and they're going to touch. They do touch. They get into each other. That shoots Roy up the track. Uh-oh, he moved him, and I don't think Roy is going to be able to get close enough to him, but he moved him out of the way, and I'm going to tell you, like I always say, I don't think there's going to be any Christmas cards sent as Roy drives that thing into the last turn and right in the wall, and the winner tonight, that man right there, Justin Rivert, drove the 24 to the finish. What a finish it was. Wow. And Roy is going to finish this one in second. And Brian, Brian GM in the 80, who was having trouble before, is going to stay there in third. What a race, folks. What a race. Wow. Wow. That was a finish. That was an amazing finish, is what I got to say right there. Holy cow. Woo, I am like, Well, I'll tell you what though, the battle between Roy and Justin Rivert though, what a battle. What a battle that was. Absolutely. And old Brian up front, Brian GM, which I don't see him in TeamSpeak, unless he's under a different name I don't know of. There's our title sponsor for the night right there. Well, let's see if we can't get a talk in with our second place man, Roy. Roy, this is Joe in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, I'll tell you what, you traded in the B-Bomber tonight for old Cyberdyne Terminator machine out there, and it was very close because you almost took this one. It was a nail-biter at the finish. What was it like those last couple laps?
Basically, I was driving as hard as I could for it. I had used up my tires. He had a little bit left. So I knew he was going to catch me. I was just hoping to hold him off, but didn't work out that way.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, you and him had a battle, and it looked like you had him there for a little bit. He might have backed off the cool tires just a little bit there to get a run back on you coming in. Wow, I'm gonna tell you, it catch my breath, and the viewers I know definitely got to, because it was awesome. How was the car all night long?
Oh, it was great in the long runs. Short runs, I wasn't as strong as I got towards the end of the runs, which is basically my style. Other than that, I mean, car was good, track was good, racing was clean for the most part. So yeah, I was pretty happy with everything all around.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely was happy. Gotta admit, do like that Cyberdyne. I'm a Terminator fan out there, so like I say, traded in the old Terminator machine in, or traded in the B-Bomber machine in for the Terminator tonight. Awesome, but I tell you, a good run out there, bringing that thing home in second place. Game out there, you want to think?
Oh, Joe, I always thank the wife. She puts up with a lot of stuff with her iRacing and everything else. And then you guys are doing a stand-up job for the broadcasting and then just all the other drivers that have come out for us. I mean, it's up to them, too, because they put on a good show for everybody else. I appreciate
Absolutely. I appreciate it, Roy, as always. Man, I love coming out here watching what you guys do week in and week out. It's an awesome show. Well, definitely want to congratulate you on that second place run here tonight.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
All righty. Well, folks, that's old Roy Hyatt right there. And to tell you what, it's always a good pleasure to talk to him. Well, I think we found a third place man, the GM. That's right, Brian. Brian, GM. Joe out in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Well, I tell you what, you had it. You was up front, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what it was, but man, I'm gonna tell you, you're the man out there running the chicken machine. I give you credit. That was an awesome paint job, and you pulled it off up here in third place tonight here at Las Vegas for the Show Me the Green NGRL series. How was the car, and how's it feel to come home in third tonight?
Well, first off, I want to give a shout out to Roy. He's the one that put that paint scheme together for me. Did a great job. It's actually from a movie from the 80s with Burt Reynolds, and it's a pretty cool paint scheme, I thought. The car felt good. It felt fast. I didn't get a whole lot of practice, and I get logged in till late, so I didn't get much practice in. But so in the beginning, I was kind of taking it easy, just getting a feel for it. But felt pretty good. I hate that I had apparently some internet issues, connection issues. That's what the deal was. So wound up giving us a little bit of a fit there. But other than that, it's good to come home third. Last week was a little rough, so it's good to have a nice solid finish.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you was talking about that because you were out front, and then all of a sudden you had some internet issues, like you said there. Well, actually, in a second, had some issues, and it dropped you all the way back, and I thought we lost you there for a second. And you bounced back, got back up in the third, though. I mean, it was an awesome run out there. You definitely had a very fast car. Like I said, with the paint scheme out there, it was nice to see you running right there, running around with Roy and all the other guys. But, hey, came out of here third tonight. How's it feel? And you got anybody else out there you want to thank for it?
You know, I just want to thank Jags. I want to shout out to Jags. Jags doesn't get the credit she deserves. She puts up with a lot of stuff from us between all the series for the Next Gen series. She puts together all our stats and stuff for us, and I don't think without her, I think most of us would be a little lost. So I want to thank her for sure. Thank all the other guys that are involved in this and putting all this stuff together. They do a great job of putting on a pretty decent show, and you know, I just want to make sure that those guys get the appreciation they deserve. Good racing tonight. A lot of hard racing between a bunch of guys. Congrats to Justin for working his way back up front and getting that win on it.
Yep, absolutely. Well, you're 100% right there, and you talk about, and definitely, we don't want to forget about Jags. I've met her one time here, and all the stat stuff that they do, and she does in the background, like you said, so it's interesting. Well, again, Brian, man, congratulations on pulling that thing home in third place tonight.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for what you do as well.
Appreciate it, man. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Well, we're going to go down here. Very happy man here in Victory Lane. I know he is. He pulled this thing off by the hair of it tonight, and it was a very good run. Justin Rivers. Justin's Joe out in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Well, I'll tell you what. Wow, that's all I got to say. What a battle out there. Don't know where you came from on those closing laps. You just stormed up through there like a bolt of lightning and come flying through and brought that 24 machine to the front. Now, did you think you had enough to pass Roy in the last couple laps? Because I know it looked like you backed off there a little bit, maybe cool tires or something, but did you think you had enough to catch him?
Yeah, I thought I had enough, but I mean, I knew it was going to be really hard to pass him, though. He's an awesome racer, and we all raced each other pretty clean, so I knew it was going to be tough. And he squeezed me down a little bit. That's why I backed off, because I just lost momentum and had to work my way back up to him, and I was trying to figure out how to get around him, and looks like we just touched just a little bit there in turn 1 and 2, and that was enough for me to get by him.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, in a track like Las Vegas, it's very hard to pass. Everybody's kind of on an even playing field. I don't want to say it's a one groove track because you can use multiple grooves here, but you know it is a tough place. A lot of times track position is king, but man, I tell you, the battle y'all had up there, it was awesome, phenomenal to watch, and you definitely had an awesome car. I watched you come through the field there, and in the past, you know, in the last several closing laps, like the last 15, 20, and that was just an awesome sight to see. But hey, you pulled the victory off here tonight for the NGRL Show Me the Green K&N Series here live, Las Vegas Speedway. Hey, you got anybody out there you want to thank for that?
Yeah, thanks to these guys a lot, man. The guys that run this league, this is an awesome league, and can't thank you guys enough with all the clean racing we got in here, and these drivers are pretty awesome in here, man.
Absolutely. Well, I will definitely say +1 on that, and you know, be it the truck series here and the K&N series both, it definitely has been an awesome one out there. So either way, I want to congratulate you again for the pulling off the victory tonight. Justin Rivert, am I saying your last name right, by the way?
That's good enough. Reward.
Okay. I will try to remember that. And if I don't get in my fast spills like I always do, I definitely will try to remember that, because I just been saying Rivert. I don't know why. Reward. All right. Got it. I always like to try to get them right, but my southern accent steps on me every once in a while. So, but hey, again, congratulations, Justin, pulling the victory off here tonight in Las Vegas.
Appreciate it. Appreciate what you do up there.
Appreciate it, man. All right, well, I'll tell you what, folks, man, wow, is all I can say. What a race, man. So Jeff out there definitely was an interesting race. Awesome. Well, these guys here tonight did it good here at Las Vegas, folks. Tomorrow night, we got the Racing Freak Sim Racing League, Chicagoland. That's right, first race of the chase tomorrow. We start that thing with the Cup Series. But for the night, it was awesome. NGRL, Next Gen Racing, Show Me the Green for the K&N Series here tonight, live at Las Vegas Speedway. And it was awesome, man, to see what these guys do. Well, definitely check out their title sponsors, Accurate Glass and Mirrors, Checkmat of Charlotte Jiu-Jitsu right there. Definitely want to appreciate them guys for coming on board, sponsoring these boys out here, because it was a show nonetheless. Well, with that note, I want to appreciate everybody coming out, and everyone have a good night.